Falcons, and happy Wednesday. Thanks for joining us for Online Advisory. Today, we're going to be focusing on how to deal with some conflicts that you might be experiencing at home right now, because you may be spending a lot more time at home than you typically do when school is in session. So we'll be talking about that in a little bit. Shout out to everyone who's participating in Talent Week. Keep it coming. It's making us so happy to see. We love to share your videos linked here below on the playlist and then also on our Instagram page at LVMS Falcons. So make sure to check those out. Also, just want to remind you that we're here from 10 to 12. We've got food, grab and go available, and to keep reaching out to us if you need anything. If you need something delivered, just call the school. We'll figure out a way to help. Okay, our greeting today is a physical challenge greeting. So right now, I want you to pause this video. All right, stand up. All right, get some dancing on. Maybe you can help me. Maybe there's a new move I should be learning for dancing. I'm not sure. I need to practice. But you're going to get up. You're going to move around. Okay. You can do jumping jacks, plank, push-ups, whatever. But get your blood flowing. Start your day the right way. And then once you've done that, take a big breath in, let it out, and then call someone that you care about. Tell them good morning and that you miss them. You can text them as well. You can comment below. Oh my goodness, do we miss you? So make sure that you say hello to us and to your teachers. But really doing that physical challenge, just get your blood flowing and help you feel better throughout your day. Okay, sharing today. You can turn and talk to someone you're with. You can comment below, text or email a friend. Here's our topic. So we're spending a lot of time with families at home. And for you, you might have a big family at home. You might just have a few people at home. And depending on what this pandemic has meant for your family, like maybe you're with people that you're normally with, or maybe that's changed a little bit. So we know that because we're spending a lot of time with people at home, there's potential for conflicts to arise. So our sharing today is a question about that. Has learning from home or sharing space with your family or other people that you live with introduced some challenges for you? Another way to put that, are you experiencing some challenges at home right now with people you live with? I want you to have that conversation with someone you trust. That can always be a staff member. We're here for you, but it's important to talk about this because this is a challenging time. Okay, when you're back from sharing, I hope you really took the time to share. We're going to do an activity, and it's called a perspective chart. So we're going to think about a recent conflict that we've had with someone that we're living with. And what we'll do is we'll make a T-chart. And on one side of the T-chart, we're going to list our own feelings and thoughts about that conflict. What's our perspective on what happened? Okay. And then on the other side of that T-chart, we're going to make a good educated guess about what the other person's perspective on that conflict is. Okay. And that will help us think about what might we do a little bit differently next time. So I'm going to share my example with you. Okay. I've been spending a lot of time with Mr. Morrow at home, and I love him. Overall, we have a pretty healthy relationship, but right now things can be hard. And recently we got into a little bit of an argument just about how we were going to spend our evening, and it didn't go very well. I think it will be better next time because I did this activity. So here's what I did. First, I wrote down my perspective. My perspective was that Mr. Morrow was not really listening to me, and that he was getting all up in my space while I was trying to finish work and just asking me when are you going to be done. I thought we were going to do this, and I was just like really annoyed. Let me finish what I'm doing. You're not hearing me. I got to finish my work. And then I had to think about, when I reflected on the conversation, I tried to think about his perspective, which took me a little while, but when I did, here's what I think was going on for him. I think his perspective is that he sees that I'm always working a little bit longer than I say I will be working. And I also think he's noticing that then when we are spending time together, I'm like pretty distracted. I'm not really listening to him, and I'm kind of grumpy. So doing that helped me think about the way that I want to show up in those conversations with him a little bit differently. So I want you to practice making this perspective chart. I hope it helps you. And then you can think about, like, what could I do differently in that conversation to maybe have it be less intense? And that's called a de-escalation strategy. So that's to make something less intense, less stressful. So for me, the next time that we have this conversation about how we're going to spend our time together, I'm going to take a deep breath. And I'm just going to explain to him that I need to finish my work. It's important to me, and that I think I'll be free, in about 15 minutes. Or maybe I'll move to a different location if I can. Our house is pretty crowded right now. Okay. So I want you to be thinking about that. How can you be resolving conflicts respectfully, whether that's with siblings or adults in the home? And also just remember that this takes practice. So if it's hard for you, reach out to an adult, reach out to someone you trust at school, and will help you come up with some ideas. And also, if you're ever in a situation where you're having a conflict with someone at home that makes you feel like really intense emotions or makes you feel unsafe, you need to reach out to a trusted adult right away and ask for help. Okay, I also want you to remember that it's Talent Week. Participate, share your gifts with us. We're excited to celebrate. Remember, be respectful, be responsible, show pride. We'll see you back here tomorrow. And good luck with those perspective charts. Can't wait to hear how they go. See you later.